to another wonderful episode of Viva Piñata Party Animals!
A few weeks ago, I reviewed the original Viva Piñata, and it was one of the best games I'd played in a while. From the colorful visuals to the interesting yet simple simulation gameplay, it showed that creativity in game development does still exist. However, after the game spawned a whole franchise, it was inevitable that a party game would be created with the name. Unlike other series that try to create a party game to cash in on the success of a franchise, though, this one is actually really good. It's Viva Piñata Party Animals for the Xbox 360.
Can we watch the replay? Oh, we can? Never mind.
Viva Piñata Party Animals plays out in a game show style format. With 4 contestants consisting of either online opponents, your friends, or just you against the computer, the goal is to get as much candy as possible by the end of the game. Now, unlike games such as Mario Party, there's no game board in Party Animals. Instead, you race from point A to point B in order to gain extra points for each challenge event, their word for minigames. The races are a lot of fun, similar in style to Mario Kart, with power-ups and weapons to use along the way. Some of these do almost feel like cheating, but I guess that's kind of like Mario Kart 2. There's no blue shell though, and I think we can all agree that's a very good thing. Now the minigames are a little bit different. Most of them are a ton of fun and simple enough to learn quickly, like shooting targets or stomping bug piñatas to get candy. Some of these also have you attacking the other piñatas so they can't score points. However, there are a few that seem to be based on luck, and these can be pretty frustrating. The game does control very well, however, and it doesn't really ever feel like you lost because of a flaw in the game or any sort of bug or glitch. Luck maybe, but not a flaw in the game. Party Animals' real selling point, though, is its tone. The game has a friendly yet humorous vibe that can suck in people of all ages. Think of shows like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends or Jimmy Neutron. There isn't anything that kids won't understand, but the humor's pretty ageless. Characters also have, well, character. It's cool to see a series like this working to let people know how different it is from other games. Party Animals is also one of the best looking games on the 360. Now, it doesn't have like incredible character models or environments, but its style is still just beautiful. It's full of color, everything has personality, and the frame rate is perfect, in contrast to the occasionally sluggish frame rate of the original game. Voice acting is also over the top, but it doesn't sound bad, and the style works well in a game like this. The banter between the two broadcasters is pretty funny, and there are some lines I really didn't see coming.
And what about our contestants? Are they ready for action?
Well, I think ready would be putting it generously. I haven't seen a more out-of-shape bunch since last week's caramel apple eating contest. Still, they're full of sugar and ready to run.
I wasn't really sure how a party game using the Viva Piñata license would be, but this is a fantastic game that really showed me how versatile the series is. This would definitely be a good choice to play if you have some friends coming over.
Hold on to your piñata tag, Pierre. The winner and Viva Piñata Party Animals champion is...
Fergie Fajo!